Warning, contains language and epicness. Hashtag spoilers.
I want somebody to scare me! Scare me! Yeah, I just feel like, don't die.
Fourth year in a row, there's...
What is this fucking movie?
And that is, ladies and gentlemen,
it makes no sense.
all of our reactions
It makes no fucking sense.
to this movie. Well, American Psycho! Whenever you want to go.
Okay.
So, what'd you think of the movie?
Well, let's start off with the good.
The good?
I love Christian Bale. He did a fantastic job. I love the story itself. I love the acting. It's really well done. It gives you an uneasy feel, which I think is the point of this movie. It's a good suspense thriller. It got me very interested. The first half was like laughable, but the second half really draws you in. It was all around fantastic fucking movie. I love this movie so goddamn much. What just irks me is the ending. Because, did it happen? Did it not happen? Does he have multiple personality disorder? Who fucking knows? With the cliffhanger it left us on.
I thought it was caused by the pills he was taking.
Well, maybe, but then again, like, he also is going by this guy named Paul Allen, part of the movie, and so I feel like it's like another personality that takes over. He's like developing all this other shit. I don't even know.
And all those bodies that are gone.
Yeah, I don't know. Fantastic movie though. Love the movie. I'm gonna give it the highest rating I've ever done, I think. This gets a 9.5. Cause this shit was fantastic. I did not once feel mad at this movie. The only reason why it's not a 10 is because my brain hurts.
And he stomped on a dog.
He stomped on a dog. He stomped on a dog. He almost killed a cat! What kind of shit is that?
He almost literally shot a cat and fed it into the ATM machine.
ATM said, "Feed me the strayed cat."
That's when I knew he was going crazy. That's when I started wondering if it was the pills or not. Or if he has a mental disorder.
I can't.
I have heard about this film a lot, especially on like Watch Mojo's lists and everything, and I knew a little bit about some of the spoilers, but not too much. But now seeing it, I have developed a few theories on this. Like, pretty much he lists them all. I'm still thinking it was probably pill related. I had maybe probably a few problems with it. The stomping of the dog was one. There was a sex scene like every 15 minutes.
But then you also got to think, he was talking on the phone. He was talking on the goddamn phone with porn in the background. And then he works out with Texas Chainsaw in the background. What is this movie?
Do you know how old this movie is?
I know how old this movie is, Michael. I am not a
It's almost 20 years old.
Yes!
And this movie's a lot better than a lot of films nowadays.
This movie keeps up very well. 10 out of 10 keeps up, but not 10 out of 10 on rating. But it keeps up quite fucking well. I'd watch it again. I have it on my phone now. I'm gonna watch it again.
Maybe you can piece it together.
Maybe when I'm less tired.
I'm wide awake and I'm still confused.
Tired. I'll stop talking.
This is probably being a little harsh, but I'm probably gonna go with an 8.7. Only because I was just kind of confused at the end. But, I mean, I still think he was on medication, a lot of medication, but I need to watch it probably another 4 or 5 times to understand it.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. I have to watch it more to appreciate it. Should Elijah rate it or no?
If he doesn't get back by the time we start the next movie, then no. Give him till 11.
Okay. So, coming up next, we're going to be watching a film that a lot of people have looked at me funny and wondered why I haven't seen it, and that's Donnie Darko. You are 2 minutes late, but I'll be nice.
American Psycho.
What are your thoughts on the movie? And what are your theories?
Theories?
Because we're both fucked in the head. Well, probably all three of us.
What are your guys' theories?
Well, I thought it was induced by like the pills he was taking.
I feel like he was
all hallucinated.
I feel like it's just his mental health, basically.
That's what I've always thought, is he's just got a really bad mental health. Like, something's wrong with here.
But what would you give it for rating?
Rating? Fucking 8?
8?
Maybe more. 9. We'll do a 9.
9?
Yeah, it deserves a 9. It's a fucking classic. It's a good-ass movie. Like, if you don't like this movie, you probably don't like killing hookers and salesmen.
You look so traumatized. You look so traumatized. This has not been a good night for thinking.
Faith in my general direction. So Donnie Darko was honestly, to me, one of the best movies I've ever watched. I love this movie with all my goddamn heart. No, well, I mean, mainly because it does time travel so well, and it shows it so well too. It's not, I'm not going to be rating this movie on scary movie standards, on just a movie its standards itself, because I can't compare this to a scary movie. It's not a scary movie, but I think it at least deserves a normal rating. But this movie does time travel so goddamn well. I love Frank. Frank is the coolest looking character I've ever goddamn seen. And not only that, I genuinely felt emotional at the end. It actually kind of saddened me. It was a really touching ending.
Have you seen it before?
No, this is my first time ever seeing this fucking movie. Also, soundtrack fantastic. Soundtrack is fantastic. Mad World is a great fucking song, and it makes you feel eerie. Love this. I love this fucking film. This film gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I love this fucking film.
I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know. I'm still fucking confused as ever. I was confused the first time. I'm still confused. It does do time travel really well. I agree with everything he's just said, so just take what he said, but imagine I said it.
I can explain something to you later about how I can explain that. Sorry.
The guy from Surfing Bird.
Shut up. No, because it does a time travel theory very well. I'll tell you after your reason.
Okay, 8.5.
8.5?
Oh, you fuck.
Only 8.5?
It's not the country.
When it comes to the scariness of this movie, I'm going to argue this. Yes, when you go into this movie, you don't really get scared from like the jump scares or like eeriness or uneasiness, but just knowing that, say you were in Donnie's shoes and you knew about this, even if you knew that you can change everything in the end, that would still terrify a normal person. That's my argument. It's still scary if you put yourself in that position.
It's fucking, yeah.
It's more of an existential scary than anything.
Yeah. Like, I appreciate it more because, like, I like films like this where you, like, say you can put yourself in that person's shoes and you can think, you know, I would really be scared. I would. I had a couple theories, like, I don't know, like,
I'll explain it.
I have a lot of theories, but I did understand the most of it by the end. I mean, a little confused, but I'm not, like, terribly confused. I'm not saying it's a bad film, because I'm not going to give it a 10, but I'm not going to go lower than, honestly, an 8.5. So I'm going to go with maybe I'll go 9.5.
Yes.
That's my highest rating so far.
Yes, big boy.
I mean, this movie is really, really good, and everyone could say, oh, it's not a scary movie, Michael, you're just rating it because you love it. Put yourself in that kid's shoes and tell me you won't be scared.
This was your first
My
time
argument.
watching it too,
Okay.
wasn't it?
Bonjour, everyone. My name is Spagooly and welcome to Spag Facts. And today, what we're going to do is I'm going to explain to you a theory of how this movie can end. Warning, spoilers. The end of this movie, for those who do not know, it replicates the beginning of the movie about how the turbine falls down on the house, right? But this time, Donnie actually dies. Well, there's a scientific theory dealing with time travel known as the multiverse theory, and what that theory is that every time an event happens and it changes the past, a new universe is created. So it's like a choice sort of thing. Like you time travel, you go back in time, you change one thing, you make a new universe. So what this was that I think this was showing the turbine going to one of the alternate universes and crashing into a universe where in this universe Donnie actually dies and the girl survives. The one we watched most of the movie was the one where Donnie actually survives the turbine crash and the girl dies. I think that is what this movie is showing quite well. I'm sorry if I look drunk. I'm very fucking tired. Surprisingly, I actually learned that shit from Dragon Ball Z.
I learned about multiverses from The Flash.
That's another good one. But
Goddamn Barry's fucking up timelines.
That's basically, I believe, what this movie is showing, is the multiverse theory with time travel. So yeah, that's spag theories.
Coming up next on the Horrorfest schedule, we're gonna play The Eye and A Haunting in Connecticut. There is your review for Horrorfest, and we'll see you next time.